A lot of people phoning in on this proposed latte levy. This is the 25p, proposed 25 pence if you have a takeaway coffee cup. Do you think it will work? Do you think it's a good idea? Would it stop you from using the cardboard cups, perhaps bringing your own cup into the store? Let's speak to Rebecca Dove, who's the managing director of the Hubbub Foundation, an environmental charity, who gave evidence to the committee who've come up with this proposal. Hello, Rebecca.
Hi there, Perry.
So are you behind this? Is this a good idea?
Yeah, well, 2.5 billion coffee cups are being consumed in the UK every year, and the vast majority of those are ending up in landfill. Only a very small minority of them are being recycled. So we definitely welcome efforts by the Select Committee to find a solution to what is a really serious environmental problem. It's something we've been working on for the last couple of years, and we've been introducing coffee cup recycling campaigns in Manchester and London to really prove new recycling methods. Your listeners might be aware that coffee cups, they have a plastic film in them, which is what makes them difficult to recycle. They can't be put into normal recycling bins, and they can't be recycled that way. So they actually have to go through currently a separate process. So we've done a campaign in London called the Square Mile Challenge, where we recycled 4 million coffee cups in 9 months within the city of London. So it definitely shows that people are willing to recycle if the facilities are made available to them.
Okay, but obviously these are baby steps, 4 million compared to the 2.5 billion that we're putting in the land. So are any other countries charging yet? Will we be the first if we do this?
So countries have different policies around packaging. So definitely in Germany, they have deposit legislation around bottles. I'm not sure if they've introduced it yet for coffee cups. But certainly coffee cups are part of a larger challenge, which I think are connected to our lifestyles, which are increasingly on the go. So we're getting through a lot more takeaway food packaging and plastic bottles and coffee cups. So we definitely feel that the government need to look at this as a coherent strategy around recycling on the go rather than just focusing on coffee cups. But certainly we've had success around the carrier bag, the 5p charge on plastic bags, which has been very successful. So the proposed levy that the Select Committee has put forward is a 25p charge. We feel that it's potentially a bit harsh, that the burden is falling onto the consumer and that actually industry needs to be doing more.
Well, this is a massive industry. Figures according to the World Coffee Portal say it's worth around £9 billion in 2016. So, I mean, surely they've got deeper pockets than us mere punters. Can I ask you a quick question, Rebecca? Because callers have asked me this. Who gets this 25p? The coffee shop or the government or who?
Yeah, well, at the moment it's being proposed that the 25p will go towards improving the UK's recycling bin infrastructure and the reprocessing facilities. So at the moment there are recycling facilities in the UK that do recycle coffee cups. But
there aren't many though, are there?
There aren't many.
No.
That's the problem. It's still very small. So the charge can be used to really kind of upscale that activity, so recycling can be rolled out across the UK more widely.
Are you at the Hubbub Foundation? I like bin infrastructure, by the way. That's a nice new word. Are you at the Hubbub Foundation? Are you perhaps... Would you be more in favour of us moving away from the once-used disposable mindsets? This is very retrograde. It's a very 1970s idea, this, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. We really support any efforts to encourage people to use reusable cups because they're actually what's best for the environment. So I think a charge could be a way of perhaps moving people towards that, and it's something we need to test.
The problem is, though, reusable bags are foldable. They're small. You can tuck them away even in a pocket, can't you? But reusable cups, it's a bulky, and then it's a dirty item after you've used it.
Yeah, and I think that is what's, the challenge with them. So we definitely encourage people to use them, but it's probably not going to be a solution for everyone. And I think we'll see the use of reusables definitely increasing as the profile of this issue raises, and people who care about the environment, I think we'll see them starting to use reusables more. But I think the disposable cups are still definitely in the short term going to be part of our lives. So we need to look at upscaling recycling for
Okay.
those.
We'll leave it there. Great to speak to you. That's Rebecca Dove, the Managing Director of the Hubbub Foundation, one of the voices that gave evidence to the committee that has come up with this proposal, 25 pence levy on disposable coffee cups.